But I feel like we have better lamb over in the UK, especially Welsh lamb. Just because I'm Welsh doesn't mean I'm biased, cap on face, but no, there are some really fantastic Welsh lamb out in Wales that you can get hold of, and I tell you what, it's so sweet and succulent. Oh my god, it's amazing, so good. Maybe that's one thing I do miss is Welsh lamb. But there are actually some really fantastic grass-fed US lamb over here I've tried, and I'm not gonna lie, it's got some pretty damn good flavour in it. So yeah. You guys do have some great lamb over here in the US as well, so. But I gotta say, Welsh lamb's the best, right? Right, okay. I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna start doing these cookies because I need to wait for this to come down a little bit, and then we're gonna add a little bit of soy. We're also gonna add a little bit of whatchamacallit, lime juice to finish it off near the end. We're going to have a taste. I'm going to have a little taste now just to see where we're at with this. And, but yeah, I'm just going to let it reduce gently. Not too harshly, though. But that beautiful broth we got. Smells and tastes fantastic. From the last time I tasted it, at least. Afternoon, Chef and Chat. Vom, what's up? How you doing? Oh my god. It's doubled in beefy flavour. And you still got that slight star anise background going on in there. Garlic and the ginger, and my goodness me. I feel like I want to add a little bit more ginger into it, just to keep that garlic and ginger going. So, we got some more. What did I do with that ginger, guys? Is it in the front? Oh, there's garlic there. Where's the ginger gone? Couldn't have used it all up already. Oh, there it is. I got it. I just want to pop a little bit more ginger in there. Yeah, beef and chicken, Doc. So we did half and half. I used a little bit of beef bouillon, good stock, and I also made some fresh chicken stock mixed together, and it's really good so far. Also, guys, please enter the straw poll, ! Poll, POLL. Please vote for your next dish on next Friday. I'd appreciate if you guys could vote, if that's okay. Thank you, Doc. Appreciate it, buddy. So let's chop them in, put them at the bottom. Obviously, you don't really want to serve that with it, but we're not putting much stuff in there, so it's easy to kind of fish out. I'm good. Just woke up to start working on packing and stuff. I was moving on the. Oh, you're moving house, are you? Did you tell me this before and I've kind of forgotten? But if I have, I'm sorry, but. I hope the move goes nice and smooth for you, and I know, like, one of the most stressful times for I've been told, which is kind of true, the most stressful time in your life is moving house. That's the most stressful time you'll ever go through things is moving house. I mean, obviously, everyone has different lives, and some people are stressed with work and such, but I would say that's probably one of the most stressful times is moving house, because you've got a lot to think about and a lot to do, so I hope it all goes well. I'm sure it will. Oof. But yeah, how are we doing on that poll anyway? I'm going to start on these cookies very shortly. And let's have a look at the poll. Where are we at now? That Alfredo chicken. See, Zeeks, I don't know if I can do the Alfredo chicken and do fried chicken chicken gravy and biscuits. I don't know if I can do that all in 1 week. I mean, if the lamb curry wins, then, you know, it's a different story. Then we can fit 2 in. But, I mean, if the casserole wins, I mean, I don't know. I'm not swaying the votes, but I'm just saying. Truly stressful psychologists consider moving a traumatic experience on the mind. I guess it kind of is, isn't it? Because you're used to like an area and stuff, so it can be hard. Yeah, I got an interview on the 29th, and I need to be ready after and stuff. Right after, in a different state. Wow. I hope it all goes well for you, Varmin. I hope it all goes smoothly for you. I'm sure it will. I haven't moved 22 times in my life. It's the worst, and I'm only 24. Holy moly, that's quite a few times. I've moved about 12 times in my life. I've always been moving since I was like... So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, actually, maybe 8 or 9. 9 or 10 times. Yeah, something like that. So I've been kind of bounced all over the UK, really. A lot of the time, especially with my work and job, so... But, wow, 24 times. 22 times. And you're 24. Wow, that's a lot more than I thought I did, so... And you have to move again in February. Holy moly. What do you do for, like, work, Bass? If you don't mind me asking. I hate moving. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. You gotta be happy and settled in somewhere, but... Sometimes I like moving about a little bit, you know? After you've been somewhere for a few years, sometimes maybe a change of scenery. I don't know. Unless your heart is where... Like, where you're living and that's where you love to be, you know? Then, you know... I guess you can always go back there at a certain date, but... I don't know, I guess I've always been used to moving after a couple of years. That's what I've always done. You gotta... And I have to move in April. Oh my goodness me, all the people's moving. You love moving. Twice, I got rid of everything and started fresh. That's also a good thing, right? You get rid of all the crap, and then you can start again fresh, right? That's always a good thing, right? Definitely, for sure. But, yeah. It can be stressful, but for some, maybe it's not stressful for others, I don't know. Liberating. I moved a lot when I was, like, in school, but I've been in the same place for, like, 6 years now. That's fair enough. But I don't mind moving. It can be very stressful, it can be, at times, but, you know, you just gotta get on with it and do it, and then... But, I don't know, I kind of like, after a couple of years, I don't like moving, like, say, the first year and then gotta move again, then I hate that. But if I'm settled, I don't know. I don't mind moving after a couple of years or something, but it can be a pain. Right, let's start these cookies. While that's like simmering down that broth, while we get the rest of that flavour, let me just get some soy in there first. Where is it? Where's my soy gone? What have I done with it? Oh, it's here. Magic. So, just a little sploosh of soy. Not too much. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to weigh out some oats, because I want to make these oats chocolate and orange. So, I think, how much is this going to make? So I got coconut oil. I want to try it with coconut oil and see what happens. Oh, it's as hard as nails. I thought it'd be quite soft, but because of the cold, it's hardened up again, so... Yeah, if you ever have problems trying to open a jar or a tin, just tap it on the side. Whoa, don't smash it though. Just to see it break the seal. There we go. I wondered what creamed honey tastes like. That's why I asked to describe the creamy honey. I'm not too sure. I don't think I've really had creamed... I don't know. I've never heard of creamed honey. Unless you mean the honey that's like set honey. And it's not runny. It's exactly the same, but just different texture, I guess. If that's what you mean by creamed honey. But I've never really come across creamed honey before. Unless maybe it's honey whipped up with butter? I really don't know. I don't know. I've never really come across it. Janice, welcome back. Last time I moved was like 2 years ago, no regrets, because I was like living 12 square meter room without washing machine and no hot water half the time. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun. But when you got all the facilities around you, it makes life a lot easier, right? Saves you time, saves you a lot of hassle. Definitely, for sure. Right, so I want about... Is that right? I want around about 6 or so grams, so I guess that will be about... Oh, no. I want about 4 tablespoons, so which should be about roughly 60 grams, because I'm doubling this mix, so... Right. Tablespoonage. So I'm going to need to melt it. So if I pop this into like a little pan and we can just like softly, gently melt it. I mean, you could do this in the microwave if it saves you a bit on washing up. Sorry, guys. It'll probably save you a little bit of washing for sure. Let's have a look. So that's 1, 2, 3. There we go. 4. You could probably do this like half the amount if you wanted to. Also, the kitchen was floor below, so I had to migrate all my stuff every night. Oh my goodness me. That's crazy. That's crazy stuff. My ears! Sorry. You know me, I like to crash about with the pans. Crash, crash, bang. Right, let's put this on to like a very low heat. Like, very, very low, just needs to melt. Cream honey is made by mixing caramelized honey with liquid honey. Thickens up and gets cloudy. Oh yeah, that's called kind of set honey. That's like what we kind of use. We have like runny honey or set honey, but I guess different countries called it creamed honey, but you know, whichever's preference. So yeah, I've had set honey before. It's just different texture. Same thing, same honey. It's nothing like different in huge amounts of flavor, but yeah. Autist Crusader, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that, guys. Can we get some love and hype in chat? Whoa, look at that boom. I saw that one. Oh, dear me. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, Autist Crusader. What color would you like to go on my sub board, my friend? And if you guys can fill the chat up with some loves and hypes, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? How is your day going? And if you got any preference to any favorite color, blue, red, orange, purple, green, any of those kind of colors, or I might have a few more as well. Pink, purpley pink. You let me know. If not, I'll choose a color for you and we can get you on there. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Don't worry, guys. We're 4 away from a bean, so we're miles away. Don't worry.